Hi lovelies, and welcome back to this channel. If you're new here, my name is Belinda Strana, and thank you so much for all the love and support. Don't forget to please subscribe to this channel, turn on notifications so that anytime I upload a video, you'll be the first person to be notified. And to my returning subscribers, thank you so much for all the love and support. To those people that share my videos and leave commentaries and also educate you guys are the real MVP. Thank you so much for all the love and support. Alright lovelies, let's dive into today's video. So lovelies, I came across this video on my For You page on TikTok, and I thought to share with you guys where this pan-colored woman was seen coming for the entire black people who often, do this. I'm just gonna roll the clip as well as some of the stitches I was able to put together, because this woman thought it was okay to actually say this. Please let me know your own thoughts in the comment section. And
how are Europeans supposed to act or react when Africans are pouring in from everywhere at the moment?
They should accept them.
They should just be like, oh, come, take our homes, take our jobs, take
accept Africans,
everything.
because when you guys came in mass to Africa,
but that was so long ago.
That was so long ago.
Anymore.
But your companies are still there looting Africa.
Perhaps.
Neocolonialism.
Perhaps.
You are still there stealing our resources, using our resources to develop your countries, and you don't want us to come here. You are asking how should you guys react when we come here.
Example, how are we supposed to react?
Imagine a thief steals your television, your TV, and you go to his house to watch a soccer game. How should the thief react? Exactly. Just be quiet.
Why are you guys coming to Europe? Africans especially.
This one not smoke. You stole our ancestors many years ago, and you think we won't come and look for them? You caused a lot of chaos in the land.
Yeah.
And you think we won't seek for better opportunities elsewhere?
Yeah, or you can stay back there and try to build up your country.
Name one African country that is independent.
I don't know.
After colonization.
You name me one.
None.
So not a single country is independent.
None. You guys are looting our resources from through the back door. Do you know the Republic of Congo? The Republic of Congo is one of the richest countries on planet Earth.
Because
they have
diamonds?
Not just diamonds. They have diamonds in abundance. They have gold. All the materials that is required to fund your green energy, your Teslas, your mobile phones. But go to the Republic of Congo today. Congo is still one of the poorest countries in the world.
Because of politics?
Because of neocolonialism. The people are impoverished. What do you expect them to do? Sit back there and die?
Perfect example. It's cool when they did it. It's a problem when we do it. They're afraid that we're going to take their stuff and take their homes. Y'all did it. We won't take anything. We will build with whatever we with. But not like y'all. She said that was so long ago. We're not bringing it up right now. Boy, entitlement.
And so the Europeans arrived in Africa. They destroyed our cultures. They looted our artifacts. And now Europeans are complaining that Africans are coming to Europe for economic reasons. Why else? To polish our artifacts. Seriously?
The audacity to compare Africans migrating to Europe, seeking asylum as refugees, comparing that to colonization and slavery. The caucasity. White people literally invaded our continent by force. You subjugated us on our own land. You took us to your land to exploit us and our children and our children's children for centuries to come. And you're telling me that's the same thing as being a refugee? Honestly, European immigration into Africa was premised on racism and and white supremacy. African migration to Italy and Europe is based on desperation and humanitarian crises. It's not the same thing. Are you telling me that peacefully migrating for help is the same thing as invading a country and stealing our land? The caucasity.
Disrespectfully, you're white. So your opinion doesn't really matter here, because of course you would feel comfortable living in Europe. The issue with white Europeans, especially white Western Europeans, is y'all are so disconnected from the absolute destruction and disarray that your countries have caused elsewhere due to colonization. You don't see the effects every day, so you're thinking it's not that bad or not that big of a deal when your countries have literally ruined nations. They've been under military control. Y'all caused ethnic tensions. And there's still shit within your countries. I've lived in France 3 different times, and I've traveled on Europe extensively. And I've done so with a privileged nationality, having an American passport. But let me tell you, living in Europe as a non-white POC black person, you are not escaping violence and racism. You're still gonna hear blackface get defended, get tear gas and pepper sprayed at Black Lives Matter protests, see how they push POC and immigrants into certain rundown communities and then call those communities no-go zones or the jungle. When I went to go visit Senegal and saw the House of Slaves, who do you think were the white people who were laughing, making jokes, making light of where they were at? Who do you think they were? Because they weren't American. African nations who were susceptible to the European colonizers, they barely got their independence in the 20th century. And not 100 years ago, like mid-20th century. Within 1 decade, there were 2 African world wars right after the Rwandan genocide, and all of that conflict really stemming from and deriving from the turmoil caused by what? Yeah, European colonization. And if you want to talk about the United States, where did all this violence and turmoil stem from? Where did it come from? Who brought it here? Because the United States is a fairly new country. And this is the tip of the iceberg. This is what gets me, is there's so many fucking examples of how violent Western Europe has been that I'm at the tip of the fucking iceberg. And that's a huge tip.
And I make a lot of white people mad when I say that, but I find it hard to be pissy about us Europeans seeing lots of immigration waves from Africa when we are countries that exploited their resources for centuries. Like, I'm French. In France, racism is very casual. You have a lot of people who are shamelessly racist. A lot of white people. When I say all of this, I'm not saying that the African people from various countries that are in France are perfectly nice and not racist and not at all bigoted and everything. It's not like we white people are mean and all the Africans, for example, in France are perfect. I'm absolutely not saying that. What I'm saying is that white people are very casually racist when the reason why we got most of our resources is because we've exploited resources in Africa, in the countries where the immigrants that come to France now are from. Some of our governments have orchestrated abroad conflicts that put these countries into even more difficult situations just so we could keep exploiting their resources more easily. Think about all of the batteries of our phone. Even I have an iPhone, and the batteries come from these countries, or some of the resources that make them come from these countries. When you think about diamonds and the luxury industry, many resources come from these countries, and we put them into difficult situations politically and even in questions of war, civil wars and everything. We've orchestrated, our government have orchestrated conflicts over there so we could keep exploiting the resources more easily. So when the people, the civil population, is in difficult situations and want to actually move abroad in other countries in order to escape these difficult situations that we've contributed to create, it's very hard to look at white people and Europeans and be oh, you're the victim in this situation, poor you know. And it seems really basic to say, but when I watched the last comment section under my last video, it's it feels like we'll never escape, and a lot of people are very hypocritical about this situation.
Seriously, lovely. So when I saw this, I was like, what is she talking about? So these European people are getting upset. They are getting angry that, Africans, especially Africans, black people, are migrating to Europe to take away their jobs. And they have been so uncomfortable with that. They are being so angry with that. And they were like, they should go back to their country. What are they doing in Europe? How can you beat a child and you ask this child not to cry? Have they forgotten so soon? Do you know one thing? I love the way the guy, just responded. I love the way he responded, and shush her, because just keep quiet. You went ahead to invent people. You invaded people's land, properties, not only invading them. You decided to take away their forefathers forcefully. Like, you forcefully took away these people from their original land. You brought them over with a lot of the stuff that you also stole. Why taking these people alongside with you? You made them, to build whatever you guys are enjoying today. They actually built it with their sweat, their own resources. Like, I will go to someone's land, I will take away this person's resources, this person's, labor, and also their services. You took away all of these things. You brought them over to your own country for them to actually help you to, achieve a common goal. Like, seriously, and you think that they're just gonna sit down and watch you, do all of those things, and without coming back for it? Like, seriously. That is why when he brought up the issue of a stolen television, like, he went ahead to talk about, you will go to someone's house, like, probably go to someone's house, you take this person's TV, you stole this person's television forcefully to your own house, and the person that you stole the television decided that, okay, I'm not just gonna come here and drag the TV with you. The only thing I'll have to do is that I'll have to leave my house, there is no television, and go over to your own house, which you stole my own TV, then enjoy all the benefit of my TV by watching it. This is exactly what Black people are doing. You went over their place, you stole so many things from them, you colonized them. Even till date, you are still doing the same thing. And these people decide that, okay, since all of the things have been stripped away from us, why not we go over there to also enjoy all the benefit, even if they're not enjoying it 100%, even if they are not, benefiting as much as the people there, but it's still better than nothing. And you have a problem with that. You have a problem with African people going over to Europe, but you don't have a problem when your ancestors decided to invade Africa, right? And when you are asked, you're like, no, that is actually long ago. What is long ago? Why are you still enjoying the benefit of all the stolen items? Probably these African people or these Black people decided to actually go to the museum where you took all their, African stuff, and their destined to go see it. They want to go visit their ancestors. So you shouldn't, ask such questions. You just have to keep quiet, just the way the guy, said it. You just have to be quiet and allow these people to do whatever they want to do. Because if you actually left them alone, you never go there forcefully, took away things that actually do not belong to you. If you didn't do such a thing, nobody will be talking about, oh my God, they are going to Africa, they are going to Europe, and all of that. Like, why would you guys be angry? You don't have the right to be angry. You don't have the right to be angry because you did this first. The thing is that, why it's even different is that you did yours forcefully, with pain, with humiliation, with all sort of thing. But these people decided to do it in a normal way. They are not going there for revenge or any sort of. They are just going there to benefit whatsoever you guys stole from them. They are not going there to revenge what your ancestors did. Like, there is a video I posted about a pan-colored man. He was, talking to his brothers and sisters about we need to be thankful for Black people. Like, we need to thank them. that these people never, for one day say that they want to revenge whatsoever our ancestors did to them. He made an emphasis using what is happening between Paul and Is. So he was like, the pan-colored people, should be very thankful to black people because they decided that they do not want to do or maybe revenge any sort of thing, or try to okay, we have to do back what you guys did to our ancestors. We have to revenge in any way. They never did that. Instead, what they are actually clamoring for is to be treated equally. To be treated equally. To be given reparation if need may be. But no, because you guys are so greedy. And when you asked about this reparation, and just the same way she talked about this is something that happened in the past, you are talking about something that happened in the past, but you're still benefiting of something that happened in the past. Just like the video I stitched about the cute cottage. A pan-colored woman decided to rebrand and beautify the quarters and named it Cute Cottage for her wedding guests. They are still reaping, they are still gaining, they are still benefiting from the suffering of our ancestors. But when they want to talk about reparation, that is when they will know that, oh, this is long time ago. But this long time ago investment, this generational wealth that you are still reaping, you're still benefiting, you and your unborn child, it's not a long time, it's a long time thing. Seriously. Like when I saw this video, I was just, what is she talking about? Anyways, lovelies, why not just leave me your own thoughts in the comment section of what you think of this video. And do not forget that we do not support any form of bullying, harassment, or whatsoever. We're just here for educational purposes. So please, share this video, subscribe to this channel if you're here to do that. And I will see you, lovelies, when I upload it. Watch up to this extent. Thank you so much for all the love and support. Why not just leave me your own thoughts in the comment section of what you think of this video. And do not forget that we do not support any form of bullying, harassment, or whatsoever. We're just here for educational purposes. So please, share this video, subscribe to this channel if you're here to do that. And I will see you, lovelies, when I upload the next one.